In a team meeting, clarity on deadlines is critical. The typical phrase is, "So what you're telling me is that the project deadline moved, correct?" While functional, it feels slightly hesitant and focuses on what might have been missed. An alternative is, "Just to confirm, the project deadline has shifted to next week. Is that accurate?" This version is more assertive and shows you've actively processed the update. It transforms a passive check into confident confirmation, ensuring the team is aligned without slowing momentum. The takeaway: state the detail directly and invite quick validation. After receiving instructions, it's natural to want reassurance. The common way is, "Let me repeat this to be sure I caught your instructions correctly." While clear, it puts the spotlight on your uncertainty. A stronger version is, "So you'd like the file uploaded by tonight? Have I got that straight?" This phrasing is precise, confident, and respectful of time. It demonstrates that you've understood while still leaving room for correction. The takeaway: show initiative by restating the key point directly instead of over-explaining your process. In client conversations, accuracy is everything. The common phrase is, "I want to double-check if I understood your request the right way." While thoughtful, it sounds unsure and indirect. A more effective version is, "Your main priority is faster delivery times. Is that the case?" This narrows the conversation to the client's core need, showing that you listened carefully. It's sharper, professional, and solution-oriented. The takeaway: clients appreciate when you cut to their priority instead of circling around it. Technical discussions can become confusing without clear checkpoints. The common way is, "If I understood you properly, this is the process we'll use, yes?" While fine, it's vague. A sharper alternative is, "So, first we log in, then upload the data. Am I following correctly?" This repeats the steps concisely, proving you understood both sequence and detail. It avoids missteps later and keeps everyone aligned. The takeaway: confirm with specifics, not just a general nod. In classrooms, checking understanding is essential. The common way is, "Just to see if I got the lesson, the formula works this way, correct?" While harmless, it doesn't fully demonstrate what you learned. A stronger phrasing is, "The formula for speed is distance over time. Have I understood you?" This shows the teacher you've applied the concept actively. It's both respectful and participative. The takeaway: don't just ask if you're right, state your learning out loud. Deadlines are easy to misinterpret if not repeated clearly. The common phrase is, "You mentioned the deadline earlier, and it's next Friday, correct?" While checking, it lacks precision. An improved version is, "The final deadline is Friday the 25th. Do I have that right?" This makes the detail explicit, removing ambiguity and saving back and forth emails later. The takeaway: confirm dates with specifics, not broad references. Feedback sessions require careful listening. The common line is, "Let me restate your feedback so I'm sure I got it right." While considerate, it draws attention to your doubt. A stronger alternative is, "You'd like me to be more concise in my reports. Is that what you meant?" This directly reflects the feedback in action-oriented language. It shows you're not just hearing, but translating feedback into change. The takeaway: reflect back actionable points, not vague summaries. During negotiations, mutual clarity avoids future disputes. The usual phrase is, "I want to make sure we're on the same page about the terms." While safe, it's broad and leaves room for confusion. A better version is, "Both sides are aligned on a 2-year contract. Do I have that clear?" This is direct, specific, and leaves no wiggle room. The takeaway: confirm the key term openly so there are no surprises later. At the doctor's office, health instructions must be precise. The common phrase is, If I understood correctly, this medicine is twice a day, yes? While fine, it can be misinterpreted. A safer and clearer version is the dosage is one pill in the morning and one at night. Am I correct here? This removes ambiguity and shows you're serious about following directions. The takeaway: repeat exact details when health is at stake. Cooking recipes can be misunderstood if steps aren't clear. The common way is to check, I add the sauce after the vegetables are done, correct? While fine, it could still sound uncertain. A stronger phrasing is, the sauce goes in only after the veggies are cooked. Is that how it works? This reflects confidence and keeps the focus on process clarity. The takeaway: when confirming, restate the instruction as if you're teaching yourself. In customer service, confirming orders is crucial to avoid mistakes. The common way is, you order the large cappuccino with oat milk, correct? While this works, the phrasing feels rushed and transactional. A stronger alternative is, your order is one large cappuccino with oat milk. Is that accurate? This choice of words slows the pace slightly, shows care, and ensures accuracy. Instead of sounding like you're just double-checking, it communicates attentiveness and respect for the customer's preferences. The tone makes the customer feel listened to, valued, and confident their request will be fulfilled correctly. Travel plans are sensitive, and timing matters. The typical phrase is, our bus leaves at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, correct? While clear, it leans heavily on correct, which can sound robotic. An alternative is, departure is set for 7 in the morning tomorrow. Is that right? This approach is more conversational and respectful. It presents the key fact first, then seeks confirmation. It reassures the listener that you have the details correct while inviting them to clarify, if needed. The phrasing avoids pressure and instead builds confidence in travel arrangements. Financial details can easily cause misunderstandings if not confirmed carefully. The usual phrase is, the amount you said includes tax and shipping, correct? While straightforward, it can sound transactional rather than reassuring. A better option is, the total cost, including tax and shipping, comes to $120. Do I have that correct? This makes the detail explicit and puts responsibility on the speaker to ensure clarity. It signals thoroughness and accountability. Customers or colleagues will appreciate that you've double-checked the exact figure, reducing anxiety about hidden charges or miscommunication. Email confirmations often clarify key schedules. The common way is, from your email, the meeting is set for 2 p.m. Wednesday, correct? While accurate, the phrasing can feel stiff. A stronger option is, the meeting is scheduled for Wednesday at 2 p.m. Is that what you intended? This frames the confirmation as collaborative rather than rigid. It allows the other person to comfortably adjust or correct if needed. Instead of assuming, it shows humility and openness. The listener feels respected and assured that their original intent is being honored. Strategy sessions require careful alignment. The typical phrase is, let me check, the strategy starts with marketing first, correct? While functional, it can sound unsure and vague. A better phrasing is, we'll prioritize marketing before sales. Have I understood you correctly? This turns the confirmation into active engagement. It demonstrates not only that you've listened, but also that you've processed the order of priorities. The phrasing emphasizes understanding and collaboration, strengthening alignment within the team. In performance reviews, feedback clarity matters. The common phrase is, you asked me to work more on teamwork skills, correct? While clear, it can sound like a defensive replay. A stronger alternative is, the main area I need to improve is collaboration. Is that your feedback? This phrasing reframes the confirmation as accountability. It shows that you're owning the improvement area and genuinely seeking clarity. Managers appreciate this framing because it conveys maturity, self-awareness, and a willingness to grow. Training sessions require consistent understanding of expectations. The usual phrase is, "To be sure I got it. We need to log updates daily, correct?" While fine, it could sound slightly uncertain. A stronger version is, "The rule is to update the log every day. Is that the expectation?" This phrasing affirms the instruction first, then asks for confirmation. It communicates attention to detail and avoids leaving room for ambiguity. By framing it as a standard, it reinforces compliance while still seeking validation from the trainer. Phone conversations often involve quick confirmations of timing. The common way is, "You'll be arriving at 5:30 this evening, correct?" While accurate, it can sound abrupt. A smoother alternative is, "You'll arrive around 5:30 this evening." Is that accurate? This phrasing softens the tone, presents the information clearly, and opens space for corrections. It makes the confirmation sound conversational and respectful rather than interrogative. The listener feels heard rather than rushed. Group assignments often need role clarity. The typical phrase is, "My role is to create the slides for part 2, correct?" While fine, it feels slightly tentative. A stronger alternative is, "My responsibility is preparing the slides. Is that what was decided?" This shifts the tone from uncertainty to ownership. It shows you've already internalized your role and are seeking final alignment. The phrasing signals reliability, making team members more confident in your commitment. Presentation recaps require careful restating of key insights. The common way is, "The main takeaway is that customer feedback drives design, correct?" While accurate, it can sound repetitive. A more impactful version is, "The key point is that feedback shapes design. Have I captured that?" This phrasing avoids sounding mechanical and instead emphasizes interpretation. It shows that you're not only confirming facts, but also engaging with meaning. Listeners appreciate the nuance, and it fosters deeper alignment on strategic insights. In professional settings, agreement signings require clarity about dates. The common way is, "The signing is scheduled for next Friday, the 21st, correct?" While clear, it can sound a bit transactional. A stronger alternative is, "We're meeting to sign the papers on Friday, the 21st. Is that fixed?" This phrasing confirms the detail while showing proactive ownership. It reduces ambiguity by restating the key fact and invites confirmation in a respectful way. The benefit is that it doesn't just ask, it reinforces certainty, keeping both parties aligned on the plan. Legal conversations hinge on precision. The typical phrase is, "This new privacy law applies in our case, correct?" While accurate, it sounds overly simplistic. A stronger alternative is, "The regulation applies to our situation. Am I interpreting that correctly?" This shifts from a yes-no question to a thoughtful verification. It shows you're actively processing the legal context and seeking expert confirmation. The tone conveys respect for legal nuance while ensuring you aren't misapplying the rule. It makes the dialogue collaborative and more professional. In medical contexts, clarity brings peace of mind. The usual phrase is, "The test results all came back normal, correct?" While direct, it can feel rushed or clinical. An alternative is, "My results are normal with no issues." Is that the conclusion? This restates the doctor's message in your own words and seeks agreement. It shows that you've listened and understood, while giving space for clarification. This phrasing builds trust with healthcare providers and reassures you're leaving with the right interpretation of your health status. Career advice requires accurate recall of guidance. The common way is, you suggested I start by learning Python first, correct? Well, fine, it comes across as mechanical. A stronger alternative is, your advice is to begin with Python before other skills. Is that right? This phrasing restates the recommendation in fuller context. It demonstrates active listening and reinforces the sequence of learning. It also gives the mentor a chance to confirm or adjust, creating a more constructive dialogue. The key value here is respect for their expertise and clarity for your path. Design projects rely on matching expectations. The common phrase is, the design style you prefer is minimalist, correct? While serviceable, it lacks depth. A stronger alternative is, a clean, simple design with neutral colors is your preference. Do I understand that? This takes their vision and reflects it back in descriptive terms. By paraphrasing, you reduce the risk of misunderstanding. It also shows engagement with their taste, which builds confidence in your partnership. Clients appreciate when their vision is accurately mirrored before execution. Budget planning needs precision to avoid mistakes. The typical phrase is, the budget limit for this project is $5,000, correct? While practical, it can feel abrupt. A stronger alternative is, the maximum we can spend is $5,000. Is that the limit? This phrasing repeats the figure with emphasis and asks for final confirmation. It conveys that you are attentive to financial boundaries. It also protects both parties from later disputes by securing a clear mutual understanding. Travel bookings demand careful detail checking. The common way is, you wanted a window seat on the flight, correct? While fine, it sounds like a checklist. An alternative is, your preference is a window seat for your flight. Have I got that correct? This expands the phrasing to show you've paid attention to their request. It communicates care and precision. This small change builds trust that their comfort is taken seriously, while confirming the detail clearly. Even in casual chats with friends, confirming understanding matters. The common way is, you'd rather stay in tonight instead of going out, correct? While functional, it can feel stiff in personal settings. An alternative is, you'd prefer to stay home tonight instead of going out. Is that what you mean? This phrasing reflects empathy and attentiveness. It clarifies their intention without sounding rigid. It makes the interaction warmer and more conversational, avoiding the mechanical tone of correct. Parent-teacher discussions rely on careful phrasing. The typical way is, his performance in math is strong this semester, correct? While accurate, it sounds formal. A stronger alternative is, he's doing particularly well in math right now. Am I understanding correctly? This reframes the observation into a shared reflection. It shows that you value the teacher's input while demonstrating active listening. It invites confirmation and builds a collaborative tone around the child's progress. Workshops often end with an action plan. The common way is, the next step is to practice daily for 5 minutes, correct? While clear, it feels like checking a box. An alternative is, the action plan is to practice 5 minutes each day. I have that right? This phrasing restates the instruction with clarity and ownership. It shows you're engaged in applying the lesson. It also allows the facilitator to confirm and encourage your commitment. This builds accountability while reinforcing learning. You can find playlists for various languages in the video description. To practice the vocabulary, you are encouraged to explore our various apps. Links to these are also included in the description. If you found something new or interesting, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section and provide your valuable feedback. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content.